themselves in that category as well. Rise, the biggest pickup in the offseason, and a punch downfield that hits off the top bar, and it's followed up by Monkey Moon. Who else to start things off for BDS?
Yep, and it's the former world champs who are going to strike first off the crossbar. I thought this was going to be a missed opportunity, but they got a bit fortunate because it bounced off the crossbar 2 times in a row. Consistency for this offense. Seiko, we know what he's capable of, the crazy mechanics. Monkey Moon, of course, can come through, but how about Extra? This man, when you need him to pick up the phone, to answer the call, he's always there.
The best teams are the ones whose fundamentals are the cleanest. Was looking for the crossing pattern, but front box Extra slots it 2-0. We've seen this before where BDS just break down a squad. Shot after shot, look after look. It doesn't matter what they throw at you. They're going to be consistent with it. And off the kickoff, they find another.
This is classic BDS that we all know and love. Blowing this ball into the corner, you get a good 50-50 win from Extra, and Monkey Moon reads that play perfectly. That positioning for Monkey Moon.
For the pre-jump, Jorius was waiting, but Archie going to follow in on the ball, and Seiko will get back to net. This one's dangerous. What a double tap from Archie to open it up for Oxygen.
Bro.
Finally, some life breathed in.
There's no way you read this. There is no way this man read it. I want to see. He didn't even have any boost. This man was just perfectly flying across the net. I'm not sure if he set it up that way with the last ounce of boost, but he got that dunk without using any of it. He was rotating his car, and somehow, some way, that worked out. Archie, what a play to start things off for his team.
Respectfully, let him cook, but you're going to have to worry about that. Off the kickoff, that's 2 times now in this game. Monkey Moon has punished you. It's a win by Extra. He doesn't get the boost, but Seiko, the extension, backboard, touch, Monkey Moon finish it.
Wow.
My goodness.
I mean, they're letting Monkey Moon cook right now. A hat trick.
Time, but easily taken aback, and that's 30 seconds off the board that has nothing to say, as Oxygen couldn't find a single touchdown field, and they get counterattacked off it. It's 5-1.
And for this, you understand why Oxygen are trying to push forward so much. I mean, they were down, 3 goals already, 4-1. They needed to put one in with 20 seconds. One in particular showing up. It was BDS as a whole space.
Yeah. No, this was not Oxygen struggling on one side. It was basically BDS playing free play for the entire 5 minutes. It was unfathomably clinical.
Start the game hot.
Yeah, it's been the rebound game for me from BDS. It's been so dangerous. Jorius places it nicely and gets in front, up on top of the ball. BDS couldn't get up in time, and Archie sets this one up.
All right, here comes the momentum. All the mechanics coming out. Jorius, he has one spot to hit this shot. He goes to the right side. Again, that was a very slow defensive rotation from Oxygen, and they're still trying to recover from these mistakes. They can't get in front of the ball again, all tied up.
I mean, if you can't clear this one out, there's only so much you can really do before BDS find the opening. Archie falls back. Rise gets bumped. Open net. A good recovery on the save to commit. Diving at that. Quickly back to the neutral zone. Rise trying to go for the challenge, will do so. Extra just pops it right over, and perfect place, perfect opportunity. BDS more than happy to play the midfield as Archie gave away possession, and Monkey Moon took it right back.
I mean, just look at the positioning. You've got one player from BDS who's prepared to challenge after the 50-50 up high.
Extra didn't time it right, but it doesn't matter. He escapes with his life, and Jorius plays it off the back wall. You got Rise as well, working in tandem. The cutoff, and Monkey Moon again off the infield pass. BDS look good, and they are clinical right now.
I mean, this is ridiculous. What is my boy doing over there? Why is Monkey Moon prepared for this? It's insane. This is the type of awareness that I quickly out of Extra, but there's still an onslaught of shots going at their own net. And this is a 50-50. It's not even a shot. It had a blue trail, and it is unfortunately for BDS going to fall in. Oxygen, I don't want to say it's a lucky one. It's just a very solid 50-50 from Archie.
I mean, Seiko did all he could on the pinch, but a great 50. Jorius now on the back wing, plays it to the corner. It's centered out, looking for the connection. Denied. Archie at midfield has to keep it alive. And with nothing in the tank,
that's gotta be it, right?
Archie is still up. It's still up for Oxygen. Monkey Moon punishes 4-2. This one is done.
Still up for Oxygen, but it means there's even more opportunities for BDS to put a final one in, increase the lead by 2 goals, and send us into game number 3 with a potential sweep from the former world champions. And that was a close one. I think Oxygen started to find their...
Rise is one of the most clutch players in the league. We know how good Jorius is on the wing here, and that's going to be an overextension for BDS that punishes them as Jorius was ready for the touch.
Yep, and we finally do get a good start for Oxygen with Rise, a quick 1-2 pass down to Jorius. Maybe this is that transitional gameplay that they needed to approach up off the backboard. Nonetheless, we are going to see more pressure out of BDS. That's immediately denied as soon as I talk about it, because you've got Rise coming down the other side. The control, the first touch, it's all there for this player.
He had 4 shots before this. One had to land finally. 20% from the field, but connects, puts it through 2-0.
And wanted when they picked up Rise, and that's what they're getting.
Joris is going to be dangerous. The musty. Oh my! Glorious from the sidewall. Are you kidding? It's 3-0.
Hello, Dorius. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for hitting us with the musty, and thank you for hitting us with the double confidence moving forward. And then now it's swapped up to solo plays out of Dorius and Rise, and Monkey Moon is far too ahead. Doesn't have any boost. If he had even one pad, I'm sure he could have gotten a touch on this ball, but simply put, this man out of boost, out of time, and with 16 on the clock, you're gonna have to look to the next game.
You're seeing Oxygen more and more just throw shots at the net from behind midfield, pulling BDS from those counterattacks and forcing them to make those saves in transition. It's a big change that happened between game 1 and 2. Finally, it's working out in game 3.
Here we go. There's stays,
no matter what happens here, you
right.
need to get one for the road. It's a positive result for BDS, but you got to tip your cap to Oxygen how they've responded in the series.
Do you believe, Spaceman?
Of course I believe.
Do you believe in the craziness? I don't know. I don't know if I believe. I'm not gonna lie. I was hyping it up, but like the demo, this is possession for Oxygen. Yep. It is over. We're going to look at the next game and maybe even a goal to go for Oxygen, 5-1.
This is the Oxygen we were waiting to see. And this is the matchup between BDS we wanted as well. We wanted it to be close down to the wire, and it certainly was. Seemed the offense a little bit more flourishing as Rise and Jorius had a field day on the side. Wall more comfortable in midfield, took their possessions and took them willingly. 5-1 might be the final score, but regardless, it's an Oxygen win. 2-1 leading the series for BDS, still on match point, but Oxygen finally have something to show for it.
And they were truly starting to spread the field more, Space Station, as this game was getting more and more. Okay, I'm ready.
Solary is currently on a reverse sweep against Moist.
Oh, man.
They're in game 5, and Solary's up 2-1.
Ooh.
Everybody wants a reverse sweep today.
Looks like everybody's getting tested. Everybody wants a reverse sweep. Oxygen, they want to be the first to get that reverse sweep, and this might be the start of it. Step 1 is going to be with Rise.
Or to start the winter split. BDS looking great. Oxygen looking good as they try to make this reverse sweep happen.
Yeah, and this is the best moment to be tuning in, not just because we're seeing some flashy plays from Jorius, but because there's 3 setups now for a potential reverse sweep. And in this game, Rise started things out, but Jorius continues the momentum.
I mean, that's what continued those freestyle mechanics we've seen time and time again. Seiko going to try to put something on the board for BDS, pulling off the backboard, Expert clears lane, and there's the comms we were looking for, finally an open net chance.
Bullied off the backboard, and take a look at the setup. Seiko, he keeps it to himself, and that gives time for Extra to bump Jorius out the way. If Seiko takes an early shot, 1 goal away from tying things up for BDS.
Doesn't matter how much time is left, the threat is real. BDS, Extra, great read, and gets it around again. 55 seconds, folks, it's a tie game.
We got to take a look here at what is going on with the defense. We've got 2 players jumping for the same ball, Archie and Jorius. And Jorius, it looks very strong in this midfield. And now with this clear, very strong to get a transition.
And you're going to keep Jorius up as well. If you're pulling 2 defenders towards the back wall, it's going to be hard to find the transition at midfield. Jorius catches the extension, finds the rebound, parks it, pulls it, and finishes it.
He completely put his car in park, caught the ball. That ball barely even bounced off of his car, able to get under Seiko, who thought he was going to go high. I mean, typically, you see Oxygen.
Clears that ball. It's breathing room here for Oxygen, but they struggled. BDS off the backboard, Extra 3 touches, looking for the center. Here it comes. Is it an own goal? Are you kidding? With 6 seconds to play? After all of that, it's a triple touch from Extra, and it ends in an own goal.
What is going on? Off the ceiling. There's so much pressure. Monkey Moon. He's floating in. He certainly would have had that follow-up, and you have no choice for Oxygen but to jump up for the ball. Unfortunate circumstances. This is difficult. 5 seconds left, Spaceman. Chaos on the field. And this ball, if it hits the ground, BDS, they're going to take it and deny that reverse sweep.
I lied. It was not an own goal. It was a very clear goal, and it falls its way through. BDS take advantage of the pressure on the goal line and